All right, guys, gals, non-binary pals, we're back with the last ever console Panzer Dragoon that I haven't played for the channel yet. Not counting the Game Gear one. I don't have the Game Gear one. I'm sure I could emulate it and play it for the channel, but I have played it before. It is kind of fun, but it's also kind of not that great. So anyways, this is Panzer Dragoon Orta. This is the game. Panzer Dragoon Orta was released in, you can see it on the screen, 2003 on the Xbox. And some of the people that made the original Panzer Dragoon sort of trilogy did work on this game. Some of them split off into Smilebit and all this sort of stuff. The Sega development houses, different Sega development houses and stuff. But anyways, obviously, my favorite Panzer Dragoon game of all time is still Zwei. However, Orta is objectively, obviously, the best game ever. So I wanted to do a playthrough on the channel, just like I've done the rest of them. This game is definitely much more complex than the old ones. The visuals are stunning, even to this day. Like, there's a lot of good stuff in this game. So I definitely wanted to do a playthrough. We're going to do it on easy. I have beat it on normal before, but for the sake of this playthrough, again, I haven't played in a long time. I don't have this memorized like the old ones or anything. So, you know, it's going to be, might be a bumpy ride at times. So let's just take the easy difficulty. All right. And here it goes. I will chime in when I need to, if you want any story bits and stuff. Orta does take place after Saga in the timeline. So this is after we just played through Saga, right? We met Azel, we met Edge. We know at the end of Saga, Azel was a drone. It's talking about drones right now. And at the end of Saga, Azel was... Edge was not there. Edge was... don't know where Edge is. And Azel went off into search for him. And they do come into... I am describing that because it does tie into this game. Which is, again, why I love the Panzer Dragoon universe. It's such a well-built universe. Chained. It's a mysterious girl that's been locked up here. This mysterious girl's been locked in a jail, and doesn't necessarily explain it in the game, but this jail is actually a Seeker jail. Seekers were the group that Edge helped in Panzer Dragoon Saga. So this takes place years after that, obviously. Azel did shut down the towers when Saga ended. But the Empire rose again, and they started to make these dragon mares, which are sort of perverted, man-made, you know, dragons, rather than made, you know, by the tower, by the ancient ones. These were perverted, sort of, and made by them. And they're called dragon mares. They're attacking this Seeker village. Man, these cinemas were so cool back in the day. Oh, they're looking for the girl. Like, after so many years from Saga, I never thought they'd actually make another game. When this came out for the Xbox, oh my god. Ooh, I love that scene. Uh-oh, she's in trouble. Bam. Look at that. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps. This game is bringing back memories. We go right into the first level here. There's a lot of new gameplay elements in this one. It's definitely the most complex. You can, I'll demonstrate it in a second, but you can change your form on the fly. So there's a heavy form and agility form. And then there's a sort of normal form. And you do level them up in this game. You even... I don't know. Alright, so I'm the normal form right now, but if you press the button, you can switch. So the heavy form, you know, it doesn't have a regular gun, but it has much stronger attacks. And see that gene splice right there? That's how you actually level up your forms. So certain enemies drop these little gene bases, and whatever form you're in when that you touch the base sort of gets that experience. And so you can level up all the things. But it works just like the old games. You want to shoot the projectiles that are coming towards you. You want to use your lock-on lasers for everything else. You want to watch your radar. There we go. So I just leveled up the normal, my base wing. The most important ones to level up are probably the normal and the heavy. You only really want to switch to this one, because this one has no lock-on lasers. This is the agility form, but you can speed up or slow down in this game. And so this one can sort of speed up and slow down faster, and it moves faster than the other ones. So there's definitely certain, you know, situations. Like this, I'm going to give this to the heavy wing. There. Right. Right. We're knocking the rust off. But the graphics in this game are so good, so good. Like I would have never have expected the game to be as good as it was when it was announced back in the day. But it's so, so good. And like I said, I like Y the best still, but that's for nostalgic reasons, really. Get that to the heavy wing. Alright, so now the heavy wing is level 2. Alright, the agility wing, we'll level that up last. So yeah, you can switch views just like the old games. You can switch forms on the fly. You can speed up and slow down. Dragon mares are behind me. And I don't know, this was definitely a worthy successor to the Saturn games. And if you never played it, like, I'm playing it on an Xbox right now. It is backwards compatible. Like, it's not that expensive. You need to get it. Do yourself a favor. I think I want to look forward now. Yep. Alright, I remember some of this game, not a lot. But man, when they first announced this game, I was so hyped. Like, I was a big Xbox person, and a lot of it because Sega was doing a lot of stuff on the Xbox. It was, you know, almost like a Dreamcast 2 in a sense, a little bit. I love Smilebits games. And a lot of the people that worked on, you know, Panzer Dragoon made its way to Smilebit, like I've said before, multiple times. Oh, I missed one. Nuts. Alright. But the environments, this is definitely a jump over the Saturn games, like the Saturn technology to the Xbox technology. Obviously, that's like a huge jump. Alright, first boss. let's heavy wing it up for a little bit. The biggest tip for this game is to be fast on your dragon switching. Like, I want to hit these with the heavy wing, but when it shoots stuff out, the heavy wing doesn't have a regular gun, so you obviously want to be able to switch back. So honestly, the whole difficulty of the game is sort of getting memorization and, you know, learning when to use what and all that good stuff. There we go. Alright, I'm off to a decent start here. But it is on easy, remember? I don't want to give people the wrong impression this game's super easy. But it is on easy. I want to make sure I beat it all in one sitting. Right now with us. Ooh. Oh. So the agile form has that sort of rapid fire shot. It just has no lasers, right? So let's just keep it on for a little bit. See. Alright, we got one side destroyed. So now we'll do the heavy wing strategy. Get a couple hits in there, switch back. Alright, this is the parts. You might want to use a berserk this part. You do have berserks, like Zwei. Oh no, he's done. At that part, on normal, he starts shooting these big missiles out. They take a lot of hits. But we've defeated some of the Imperials that were trying to get us with the dragon mares. So we are a mysterious girl named Orta. She was in a seeker jail, and the Empire came for her. And then the dragon appeared. And if you remember, the dragon throughout all the games is sort of the same dragon. Dragon of the bringer of destruction. It's the dragon that destroyed the last empire. Uh-oh. Oh. Abad. Abad is a drone, so he is like a Zell. Alright, so he sort of saved us. So it makes you wonder, right? At the end of Saga. That is a place called the Cradle, where they're trying to breed more dragon mares.
Edo Vascanovia Corvis Intas Carsa Edonimus Daluca Elemia Integro Tunges Nodu Communitium Gustas Via.
It's very thought-provoking, right? If you go to the end of Saga 2. Because, you know, they shut down the towers, but if you remember the sort of end of Saga... Oh yeah, these guys... I remember these guys. Mobo. I don't remember what I should use here. Let's try this at first. There's a lot of these guys. Hopefully we can get a gene base. Oh, snuck up behind me. There are multiple paths this game too. One of them is coming up pretty soon. And it's not like Zwei. Zwei, it's kind of easy to take the wrong path. This, you sort of have to trigger it somehow. Like, I'm pretty sure this path, as long as your camera is facing a certain way, you'll go down that path. So let's just keep up with this guy. Oh, there we go. So we want to look this direction. So if you look this direction, you'll go to the right path. There you go. And the right path is a little bit easier. It's not a big difference. But some of the levels do have multiple paths, just like Zwei. Oh yeah, I remember this. This game is such a beautiful game. Even to this date, like I said. Like, it is beautiful. The way they took the Panzer Dragoon sort of style of the world and just, you know, upgraded it. Oh, man. Was a gene base. We'll level up the agility wing. Oh, the worm. I remember the worm. Alright, it's time for the worm fight. This is very reminiscent of the first game. Oh no, it's this little part first. I love how you change locales in the levels too. There's a lot of, you know, visual variety and stuff. But the graphics are easily one of the game's best traits. And the gameplay, like I said before, is probably the best in the series. This is objectively the best game in the series, for sure. Just my nostalgia for Zwei is so high. Alright. This is another good area to do. Oh, this is not. Not the good dragon for that. The heavy wing can't shoot down projectiles, right? You can speed up and slow down, like I said before, if you need to get out of some enemies' traps. Oh, I did that one wrong. I should have sped up and I slowed down. Oops. Alright, I feel like I want to do heavy wing. Alright. Alright, I'll do the berserk just to show it. So each form also has a different berserk. The heavy wings is that continual beam right there. Does a ton of damage. Alright, I think we got him. Got him. So I'm going to keep starting thoughts and not finishing, because that's just what I do when I get distracted. But anyways, like I was saying at the end of Saga, you know, they made the choice to help Crayman. He was a villain most of the game, but then he was like, you know, hey, we need to destroy the towers, whereas the other people... Alright. I apparently can't talk and concentrate on this game at the same time. Alright, let's try the heavy wing on these guys. One of these guys gives me a gene base, I'm pretty sure. I think it's this guy, actually. Anyways, like I've said multiple times already, I've started thoughts and not finished them. There we go. There's a big gene base. We're going to give it to the heavy wing for now. Right. In Saga, the story in Saga, right? It was, you know, whether the Empire's right or whether Kramen's right. Because we thought Kramen was, you know, wanted to use the towers. This is a good example of one of the bosses that is like Saga, meaning you can speed up and slow down to go around it, which you'll see in a second if you haven't seen the game. Anyways, it makes you think if what you did in Saga was good for the world or bad for the world, because the world is still sort of under siege by biological creatures. Humankind is still on the edge of extinction. So what they did in Saga, did that really help at all? So if you see the top right corner, I can actually move around this enemy. So this enemy, you want to swing to the back, switch to the heavy wing, just try to annihilate this as much as you can. One thing to remember about the heavy wing too is it can't speed up or slow down, so you do have to change to another form. Now this part is the same thing as before, but the bulbous protrusions on the bottom will sometimes fill up, and then you have to hit them before they explode. So now this, you want to speed up to get back to the back. You gotta hit that, hit that, hit that. There we go. And then once it's gone, switch back to the heavy wing. Try to get as much hits in as you can. So there's definitely a lot of form changing in this game, right? So you gotta be on that. Like the sack is filling up again, so we'll switch. Oh. It popped. Alright, now we want to go back to the back. Anyways, the game is definitely a natural evolution of Panzer Dragoon from the Saturn days. It's so good. So good. So just stay to his back. That's all you gotta do. You can actually hit these with the heavy wing if you want to. But just remember, you're gonna have to switch forms to slow down or speed up. Oh, nuts. Missed that one. Oh, got him. Got him. Nailed him. Cool boss, though. It really sort of blew my mind back in the day how they... It was almost like the Panzer Dragoon battle system to like move around the creatures. Like, it was a brilliant design choice. And Mobile's mad at us. He thinks we're an Imperial. I see we got a route. We took the A route. There's a bod. Remember, he's a drone, just like Azel. Remember, Azel had a specific purpose, so he probably has a specific purpose too. But he's realizing now that his purpose, he can't complete anymore. Because if you remember the end of Saga, right, we went into Sestrin. Sestrin was sort of like a different dimension almost. It sort of controlled the towers behind the scenes. There's drones, the explanation. So yeah, she tried to follow him after that first mission. But is he a friend, foe? Don't know yet. And easily one of the best parts of the whole series is the music in this game. The music in this game does not disappoint whatsoever. It's hauntingly beautiful. I really like the music that's playing right here. I love it. Oh, I missed one. Way to go! See? They think we're Imperials, so we have a little scrimmage with them. I think they're called Worm Riders. So they'll, I don't know, they'll start throwing stuff at us eventually. Yeah, this thing. I think they come to the front, yeah. So they'll come to the front and start throwing stuff at us, just, you know, hit it and go back to heavy winging them. Oh, wasn't ready for that. Alright, well, we got him. Hey, thank you. Thank you for realizing that, finally. I thought they were wearing pumpkins for heads. Oh man, this music is so good. I remember these. If you hit them, they like split. I did play this game briefly not too long ago. Very briefly, but just to give me a quick refresher. Alright, that's cool. Oh, this part. I remember this boss. Pretty cool part. I dig it. I dig it. Yeah, I don't think you can hit those. Ouch! I mean, you can hit them. I mean, you can't shoot them. Oh. Right, my shot down ratio is worked. This was a multiple path too, I think. I think we just split into the left path of a multi-path branched way. It's another gene base. We'll give it to the heavy wing. Just make sure you're gonna be, if you need to level up one form over the other, make sure you switch fast. Because that gene base is gonna go into whatever you are at the time. So memorize your switching. Oh, I missed him. I wanted to get out of there, though. Oh, these guys, you gotta hit them from the back, I think? Oh. Oh, I meant to switch forms. There we go. Yeah, that's what you have to do. You have to hit these guys from the opposite side. And now I'm out of... I used all my boosts. It's that yellow meter down there. There we go. So you do have a limited amount of boosts. This form has 3 boosts. Normal form has 2. And the heavy wing has 0. You can't boost or break with the heavy wing. I think I can get another gene, yeah, this thing will give me a... I think this gives me a gene base. So the gene bases in the game to level up the dragons are just... they're specific enemies. Meaning you don't have to... They don't come out at set times or anything, they're just specific enemies you don't have to shoot. You don't have to shoot down like a certain number of enemies or anything, it's just memorize which enemy it is, you know? Oh no, I guess he doesn't give me a gene base. Oh, there we go. Alright, so let's level up the heavy wing. There we go. Nice. I love how the dragons physically change form too. Oh, this game is so beautiful. So beautiful. Alright, you want to get out of that red stuff. Ruins of an Elder War. There's so much world building. Oh, jeez. I used the wrong Berserk form right here. I meant to use the normal type. I'm not as good as this game as I remember. Oh. Dun dun dun. So the drone, Abad, was making the dragon mares for the Empire. I remember the first few times I did this boss, I had a lot of problems. Hopefully, you know, it's not gonna be that hard. So you want to shoot his face. But there's also going to be parts where you need to... Oh yeah. So, obviously this is... Hit those bullets time. And then switch back. And then... maybe that's not the part. There's a part where you have to speed up. I don't think it's this part yet. Alright, looks like you just have to dodge at this part. I'm not, I don't 100% remember this. Ooh. I think I'm... There we go. Let's get back to the front. That's what I'm doing wrong. Just make sure you're ready for those. When those start coming out, start shooting. Then you want to go back to the front. Because his weak spot is that thing on the front, right? So you want to spend as much time in the front as possible. I was doing it wrong on the back. You can dodge those too, I suppose. Oh. That's when you dodge him. Now I'm remembering. Alright. There we go. I just did it. So when he jumps up like that, you want to go forward or he's going to land on you. That's what I'm remembering. Alright, he's dead. He dead. Get some bonus points? Can I get some bonus points? Like Zavai? That's definitely a cool boss. For sure. It's definitely much harder on normal. I remember that boss being a pain. Oh, this is a cool part right here. Again, if you played Saga, you'll recognize this. This was a creature in Saga that we had to fight at one time. But it was obviously pretty small. Well, there's this... Look at this massive... crazy sized one. This was so cool. Again, the world building in this game is so good. That's why I love Panzer Dragoon as a series. Like, look at this. There's a village. Mobo's village is on the back of this creature. Look at that. That's crazy cool.
Posta, ahoy!
I remember the scene.
Mr. Rubio.
He's got a hookah. Is that a hookah?
Ode mentari remi. Ode dinots hu protobio bromag. Tidaru kaumunino. Tida seda.
We know nothing about Orta up to this point.
Mire anante. Tusuenta. Benia playa. Sera trashe.
Dude's a ninja turtle. Looks like a ninja turtle. Yeah, my thoughts exactly, Ponta. Oh, Mobo. So she's always been in prison. She has really no memory of her parents, her life before she was imprisoned.
Cor yespido suos. Sorolerte exia inter. Cor de emphoricus omino schema. Yeluba estolaus liulaus. Cor nimus metaschema proto. Tum es las dinterger. Nortalis Intercementary.
So, uh-oh. So she obviously spent a little time at the village, but Worm Riders, yep. Looks like Empire did track her down eventually. Full-scale assault. That's a lot of ships, Mobo. Oh, this stage is cool. There's a lot of stages in this game where it's just like, oh, this is amazing. So these ships are pretty easy to defeat. Just switch to the heavy wing. There's gonna be more that join the fray. Just make sure you hit the bullets. Hit the bullets. Oh, wrong form. Nice. Got them all, I think. Okay, hit the small ships first on this part. I remember. Just dodge, and then start bombarding the biggins. Like, this stage is super... A lot of the stages remind me of the classic games, for sure. And obviously the stage, you know, big aerial fight against the Empire harkens back to the, you know, original game. Oh, nice. Oh, there's a gene. Let's give it to the agility form, the glide wing. Do the same thing here. Try to target the small ones. Oh, let's give that... I gave it to the wrong form. Oh. Dang! My camera keeps switching. Alright, got another gene. Gene base, I think they're called. Don't quote me on it. Alright, you want to try to get these cannons as fast as possible so they stop shooting weird yellow things at you. Oh, I don't think I'm going to do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, this stage is so cool. Giant battleship. It's like fighting the Shellkoof in Zwei. It eerily reminds me of that. Oh no! Mobo! No! Orta's getting mad. I don't really remember which form to use on this one. Oh, okay. I remember it now. I remember what's going on now. Oh, there's a gene. We'll give it to this form. We'll try to give the next one to the agility form again. This was so cool. This level. I mean, it is so cool. I know I'm talking like past tense, but it is still cool. But obviously it hits a little different, you know, doing it back in the day than doing it now. I'm doing terrible. Good thing it's on easy. Those enemies, that square box thing is like invincible. You have to go, I don't know, hold on. This is intense. I'm having a lot of weird starting thoughts and not finishing them. The commentary for this is gonna be so jank. I'm telling you. What's coming out of there? Oh, ships. I love it though, the visuals of this level, so cool. It is kind of disorientating. There we go, I wanted to. Now this thing, that thing you could only hit from the side. There's gonna be some in a minute, I think, some more. These little ships are hilarious. Look at that, the people marching on the deck. That's like from the first Panzer Dragoon. Some of the ships in it, you could actually see the little pixelated sort of people on it. That's one of the amazing touches, graphical touches, in the first game. Alright, these things. You can only hit these things from like the side. You gotta speed up, and then switch like to the side to destroy them. So speed up, and then hit them from the side or the back, I guess you could say. Because they have this indestructible shield up front, apparently. Snap. Look at that. Dragon mares. Oh, watch out for the lasers! Bam! That was so cool back in the day. So we're making our way up to this like statue thing. It's like the controller of the ship. You want to dodge those lasers the best you can. I actually took a lot of damage first part of this level. Alright, no more lasers, I think. Alright, boss battle. Weird, oddly shaped statue. So you want to target the thing in the middle. Obviously, you do need to dodge lasers, which is hard to do in the heavy form. It's like almost impossible to do, apparently. You can dodge forward and go backwards on this boss, like most of the bosses. Just keep trying to hit that in the middle. Switch forms if you need to dodge these things. Oh my god. Alright. Back to the middle. Alright. Alright, the thing on him went away, so now at this point, I think you want to come to the back, which I can't do. There we go. Alright. You have to shoot these things spinning around him. It. Obviously switch to the glide wing for those. Right, I think we got them all. So I think at this point, the target in the middle is back. And we're just going to use our Berserk to finish it off. I mean, it's a pretty easy boss, all things considered. Even on normal, I don't remember having a lot of trouble with this boss. So the dragon has defended. A drone? Me? So they're calling her a drone. So now we have a dragon mare battle. So you just want to be fast on switching dragon forms for this. We'll light them up with the heavy wing as much as you can. I over-switched there. Didn't have enough time to get a couple hits. When that happens, you do want to speed up. I was too slow. Hopefully I can do this without getting game over. And they will die off one by one. So you can make the battle easier as you go. It's definitely sometimes hard to track these guys. This part, you just want to dodge, obviously. But they're almost dead, so... Alright, just one left. We got him. So they're calling Orta a drone. Oh, he's gonna self-destruct. She, sorry. Uh-oh. She must be cold. Oh no. The dragon. Dragons always had sort of a supernatural, like, invincible presence. So it's pretty crazy to see him in this scene. As not invincible, you know what I mean? His wings are all tore up. But remember, the dragon has a purpose, right? The dragon was it's always tied to the rider.
Anu de caile, defensio enanorubaris. Coro no yengenema odioneros.
Yeah.
Seius mentor. Muti ye, tista poye.
All right. This is definitely a cool level. It reminds me a lot of Zwei. Because the dragon's wings are injured, so you're running. Because there's a lot of running levels in Zwei before, you know... That was the whole... One of the points of Zwei is sort of Logi growing as the adventure went on, and learning how to fly and all that. The first one there, it was just flying from the get-go. So there's definitely cool vibe to this level. I don't think it's that hard. I think the boss is a little tricky. There's no dragon forms on this level, sorry. I should explain that too. There's no dragon forms. You can't switch forms. At this part, at least. I don't know what you want to call these enemies, but they look like giant sacks of goo or something. Hopping around, trying to jump on your head. Oh, 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 oh. It's kind of weird adjusting a little bit to running rather than flying, but if you've played Zwei, this is gonna feel like home. That was one of the most amazing parts in Zwei, to be quite honest with you. When Logi first took off over that cliff with his wings, oh, gives me goosebumps when I think about it. These guys take so many hits. Oh, didn't get one of them. I remember this part. Guys are gonna start coming over this cliff, I think. Yeah, there we go. They got good aim. They make their bullets curve. They're like professional baseball pitchers. Oh yeah. Sand sharks, watch out. You want to shoot these with your regular gun? If you can. Lock on is too slow for them. They usually come out in a sort of rhythmic pattern. Yeah, like that. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. There's a few more sharks here. Oh, going to the front. This game is very challenging to get 100% shot down ratio on, by the way. I'm pretty sure I've done it on Panzer Dragoon 1 and Zwei in the past, back in my, you know, heyday when I was actually good at games. But, you know, many years ago. But I don't think I've ever done it. I don't think I've ever attempted it. I don't know which way to face. I don't think I've ever attempted it on Orta, but it's definitely harder. Oh, we're gonna fly. That was a cool little Zwei throwback. I love this level just because of that. The level is kind of plain, but this is the boss. The boss is pretty cool. There he is. There he is. When this triple shot goes out, you really only need to shoot the middle one, so don't, like, freak out. If you can't hit all three, just aim for the middle one. Yeah, see? See? You can't use a berserk at this part, either. Your dragon is definitely a shadow of its former self at this point. But it is gaining strength as we go. Obviously those ones you want to shoot in a line. And if you pay attention to the shot, you'll see... You'll be able to tell which one's going to go first. Alright, where are you? Where are you? There you are. Like, I just did that in the complete opposite of what I was supposed to do. So if we've learned anything on these Let's Plays, it's don't listen to enemy zero. We're making progress. This guy's got a lot of health. There we go. Alright. You must have another form. Say the creature's smart. Uh-oh, the bridge is out. This is Speed, the movie. We can't slow down, or we will explode. What are we gonna do? Oh. That's such a cool moment. Alright, so... hit this guy. That's my advice. He will shoot things, so just I would stay in just normal form for now. Don't heavy wing it up at this point. Alright. You can move around this guy, but probably should change. Actually, we just need to shoot down the middle. Alright. As you see, we're bloodying limbs on him. Once we bloody them all, we have to sort of change. Let's try just hitting these down, just like that. This dragon form does auto-target too a little bit. Alright, there's just one more wing. Alright, once you get all those down, now you need to go to the side, or else you can't hit this part. And this part is pretty tricky. It's hard to get laser blasts in between all those. I'm gonna try this, see if this works better. Alright. There's one more. Oh, we were supposed to dodge that. Alright, we're gonna go to the other side now. And he'll keep moving. Oh, this part's cool. He does all these wings. You want to sort of clear your path and then boost ahead through it. Trying not to run into any. And then you can get back to the side right here. But he's going to keep moving you back. So it is sort of a slow process. So again, clear yourself a path. Boost ahead a little bit. I got hit by one. And then, we'll just try to stay in this form. We'll see how much damage we can do. Because those bullets are so fast. Alright, it's gonna do this again. So boost ahead. Clear out what you can. Alright. Alright, he's only got two globules left. Appendages? I don't know which one to call those. Alright. Ouch. Oh, we still had one on the other side. Didn't even notice. So now this... Sorry, I'm at the wrong form. This, you actually want to go to the back. Just hit this. Just go to the back and shoot these things. They're doing damage to him as you shoot them. So you don't need to do anything fancy or anything weird or go to the front. Just sit back here and shoot these things, and eventually it will fall. And your dragon has been healed. Ooh, boss clear time, S rank. Dang. It's the best I've ever done. I loved this scene, by the way. Orta feels remorse for fighting the creature. But then it doesn't matter. Even did a second shot to kill the babies. What a cruel, cruel thing to do. Is when Orta is going to realize she is not the same as him. She's not a drone exactly like he's a drone. So he needs Orta. I love the scarf physics in this game, by the way. I was waiting for the right time to say that, and that was the right time. Should we follow him? Do we have a choice? Again, there's another level that's very reminiscent of the older games, but obviously just the graphic fidelity and everything is so amazing on this level. So cool. There's a cool mini boss. So you want to shoot him with normal guns, and then he'll shoot like missiles. I think you want to shoot those down super fast because they do damage to him. So heavy wing it up. There we go. But when you see a missile come out, shoot it. So fast form switching here. So shoot the missile, back to heavy wing, get a couple things off, shoot the missile, back to the heavy wing. Oh no, I almost messed that up. This one, the missiles come out super quick. So you might just want to stay in this form for this. Because the missiles are doing damage to him, by the way. You could use a berserk too, if you really wanted to. Ouch! I definitely should have sped up on that part. Well, I was not mentally ready for that. Alright, I wasn't shooting the missiles because I had him. I love the architecture in here. This is so Panzer Dragoon, for lack of a better term. This is where you were created. Uh-oh. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I definitely don't remember this very well. I love the architecture in Panzer Dragoon. The techno-organic stuff. Oh, I remember this. You can only shoot the red ones. So, shoot the red one out of each of these groups. There's going to be multiple groups. Just get your heavy wing and try to aim for the red one. You might have to switch your camera around. I'm just looking at my levels. Alright. So we do want to keep leveling up the heavy wing, I think. So we'll give that to the heavy wing. Oh. Those enemies are sort of in Zwei a little bit. They're much more, not the exact same enemies, I guess, but... Oh, forgot about this part. You want to dodge those lasers, you want to make sure you don't get hit by the walls. Oh no, I'm out of speed ups. Oh, nuts. There's Mr. Abad again. Drones were never meant to pass on their genes. Their destiny is to be alone slaves. But there is one exception. Oh. Oh. I'm pretty sure there was a multiple path to that we just passed. Not 100% sure how I accessed this one, but I'm pretty sure we just did one. Oh. Whoa. Obviously these guys you just want to be fast on. Get them all in one shot. Patterns are getting a little more complex here. So what are we in? Is this a tower? There's a room that contains the recorded history of the world. Alright. Now this is multiple paths too. So you see this blue thing in front of me? It's, there's a few in here. And they each, like, here's one that's red. Well, we want to turn it blue. So you want to hit it as much as you can. Try to turn it blue. There we go. I believe depending on the color, you take a different path through here. But I'm not sure. I don't remember if it changes anything. Oh, 2 gene bases. Give them both. Oh. 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 You don't want to be in the heavy wing when you get to that part. Maybe for these guys, you should be though. Alright, we'll take a regular right there. Alright, another one of these. I think the fastest way to switch these is probably this, but maybe not. I'm getting a little too close, too close. Nope, I didn't do it. There's another one right here. No, maybe it's just lasers. So I did miss one, but it alters the path. I don't remember if it alters anything else. Oh, that's so cool. Like, the perspective changes. It feels like Inception when the hallways like rotating in that one scene, the fight scene. Gene base code 12 confirmed. Wink wink. Remember in Saga there was 12 D units? And we had to collect all 12 D units to unlock the full potential of the dragon. Oh, so there definitely was multiple routes right there. There's multiple routes. So it just confirmed we're Unit 12. So, if you know anything about the Panzer Dragoon story, that should tell you that yes, this is the same dragon again. Reborn or whatever, what have you will. Uh-oh, transferring to the Sestrin data circuit. So Sestrin was the last boss in Saga. We shut down Sestrin. So is there a remnant of Sestrin still here? Ooh. Oh, this level is creepy. I remember this. It's like this weird sort of surreal, like, datascape. It's almost Res-like. I know some of the people that made this game also made Res. So, that is a apt comparison. But it's very unsettling, this level, for sure. It's very creepy. These, like, data enemies that we're destroying. But this is Sestrin. We got a peek at Sestrin on the end of Saga, right? We're back in a Sestrin-like circuit, it said. So this enemy is pretty easy. Just use your agility form, dodge these lasers, and just keep shooting. If you haven't caught on to it, if you haven't played the game, this form auto-targets a little bit. So it's auto-targeting the thing we can shoot. So this is definitely the easiest way to do it. Once that's done, then you heavy wing it up. And it will shoot back. So. But it doesn't last very long. Oh, gene base. Oh, I gave it to the heavy wing. It's okay. Alright, memory cell level 5. What is this blue thing? It is a memory. Whose memory? Oh. Mini boss time. I sorta forget this guy. Alright. I know you can only hit him when he's out. I'm going to stay on normal form for now. Yeah, you can't hit him when he's like his ethereal form. You can dodge that by speeding up. Like I just demonstrated not to. There we go. Nailed it! Oh! The bullets look like little shrimp. Shrimp fried rice. I don't know what that funky thing is. What is that? Looks like frogs, like naked frogs. I don't. Sorry, I don't look like naked frogs to me. Okay. Aw. I think you either want to speed up or slow down at that part. So speed up maybe it wasn't right. No? I guess not. Come on up. Come on up, buddy. Shoot some more shrimp at me. Getting smaller and smaller. There he goes. We're gonna give this to normal form. There's more naked frog legs or whatever. It's analyzing me. Wants to know who I am. Just stay out of that beam, that's all you gotta do. Heavy wing it. Watch out for that. It's easy. Okay. There we go. So we leveled up the base form again. So now we just need agility form. Oh! That form in the background? This is from Saga. That is the image of sort of the dragon. Your body is fragile and mortal now. Your life will more than likely end out there. Oh. Oh my gosh. So, if you didn't catch on to that, at the end of Saga, right? At the end of Saga, the dragon decided the dragon made a conscious choice to, you know, stay with Edge. And that was the hidden conversation, I guess, the dragon had. And so the dragon is not immortal anymore. The dragon is mortal. Because there's a lot of time between Saga and this too, right? There's a lot of unwritten story in between. I mean, the story is definitely fleshed out in this world. Again, why I love it. Oh, and who is that talking? Who is that talking? I'm gonna cry. Born of a human and a drone. Orta is the child of Edge and Azel from Saga. Azel is talking right now, naming her Orta at birth. My mind just exploded, like it did back in the day. Orta is Edge and Azel's daughter. That's why they called her drone. She's half drone. She's half human, half drone. And remember what Abad said? Drones were only meant to be slaves. They were not meant to reproduce. There. She's not buying it. So he wants to use her to make an army of drones. Because he thinks she holds the key. This boss is pretty tricky from what I remember. Oh. Okay. Not off to a great start. Buy everything. That's not the strat. Alright, this you want to speed up. And I did not do that properly. Alright, so this part is just dodge. So just keep this form on, dodge these bolts. He'll do... I don't know what hit me. And when he does this, you want to go forward. See how I just dodged that? When he goes to your side, you want to dash forward. This thing you want to shoot. That's his, like, weak point or something. Okay. And then you want to play the dance here, so... Meaning dance ahead. But when he does that, you need to go to the side. And now he's going to attack on the side, where you need to go ahead, right? So that, go ahead. So you want to... It's hard to explain in the moment. So when he does this attack, go back. And when he does a side attack, you want to go forward. I'm just shooting now, just to be ready. So now go forward. Oh, I did it too slow. But that's the idea with this guy. Forward. There we go. Oh, it still hit me. Alright, you can use a berserk to take a hit too, because you're invincible while you're berserking. So this would be a good spot to use it, for sure. Now he's gonna do some thing with rocks or something, if I remember correctly. Just keep up. Just keep hitting him. There's the rocks. He'll make these like orbs appear, which will make like patterns. So try to shoot those down. But you know his pattern, he's not that hard, to be quite honest. Just be fast on this form switching right here. That's all you gotta do. Right, Abad. Orta's not gonna buy into your BS, man. Wow. Two double S's. Uh-oh. That was the cradle. So he's used Sestrin to travel to the cradle. Master voice confirmed. So it actually confirmed Orta's voice. Uh-oh. And we use Sestrin to travel too. This level's pretty cool. It's one of those fast-paced levels. Ah! If any of your forms is lacking at this level, there are a lot of gene bases on this level. I do not have this level memorized though, so it might be a comedic mishaps this episode. Alright, through the tunnels. The high-speed tunnels. Alright, so obviously you want to have your camera facing back for these tunnels. Took me a little while to catch on to that, you know. Oh. Oh, yes. This part. Look at that. It's one of the Dragon Mare sort of launch bays. And we get to destroy them while they're dormant. You get a lot of genes bases in this, so make sure you're switching your forms. You want to kill all the dragons. Here comes another gene base. There are some enemies here too. Ouch. that one for that. Alright. Let's make sure we get all the dragon mares. It's another gene base. Whew, that was cool. Alright, back through the tunnels. Where are they? These are the kamikaze ships. They kamikaze into you. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to save your lives. That guy was not dying. It's very hard to get 100% shot down ratio in this level. You definitely gotta have it memorized and be super quick. Oh! Let's do this for him. They've recognized the thing I'm shooting in the middle. It's the boss from the ruin level. They have one like captured here, like on the thing. When you hit him, he like twitches and stuff. It's pretty darn cool. See his hand twitching right there when I hit him? Like, such a cool touch. They did such a good job with this game. Let's give that, I don't know, just give it to the heavy wing. Ouch. Alright, you can't slow down in that area. If you're going for shot down ratio, 100%. You can slow down those areas slightly. Not very much. Airship production area. Uh-oh, assault carrier. You see, it's the, I'm gonna use the Berserk here, just to get a good start. It is the first boss again, essentially. But obviously, you know, still docked, not airborne. Fast form switching, fast form switching. Those are the missiles we didn't see on the first boss. And they're all gonna hit me because I was too slow. Sometimes you have to start shooting again with this dragon form, just so you know. It does auto target, and sometimes it targets something, you know, don't really want it to target. There we go. Jeez. Look at that dragon form. Such a cool design. Everything in this game, such a cool design. They really knocked this out of the park. Like, they could have screwed this game up in so many different ways. But unlike the remake that just came out, this was a complete homage to the original games. It made the original games better. It was so good. Whoa! Oh, nailed. Got nailed. Go, 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 go. Ooh. I barely made that. Oh, yes. They're excited the cradle's alive, right? They think about, you know. So this part's kinda easy, even though I just screwed it up. Okay. I screwed it up twice. You want to dodge those hands. Obviously, when these missiles fire, the simplest way is to dodge to the side. Shoot a little, dodge to the side. But then you want to get back to the front when you can. That's where the weak point is, even though he just turned around. He just turned around on me. You can hit the hands and destroy the hands separately. Alright, so this one you want to go back. Do not stand in front of him. So there's a lot of form switching on this boss, a lot of... Oh, sorry, I messed that up. You gotta go backwards if you're in front. It is relative. Alright. Alright, let's just get over here for that. And then going back will bring you back over here. And then this, you want to speed up again. See? It's a lot of dodging on this boss. Dang, he's got a lot of hands. Very grabby. This part you do not want to be the heavy wing. So just you gotta dodge up and down right here. Up, down, and you can destroy these hands. So the fight might get easier as you go, as you slowly destroy these hands. Going through this form. The weak spot now is this column in the middle. But it definitely doesn't change those missiles, same strategy. Just biding my time. Alright. like this, you probably just want to dodge. Let's do this. We're quite low on health at this point. Berserk. Alright, fire the main cannon. Obviously you want to dodge around him during this part, so he'll rotate. We were berserked part of that, so it definitely looked easier than it is. Alright, now totally did that wrong again. Alright. You just want to dodge, you know, move with things. So now I'm going to speed up. Oh. I did it wrong again. Never mind. Don't mind me. I'm not an expert at this game. I told you. I'm a little rusty. Having not played this in, like, I don't know, 10 years. I think I can just kill it before I die. Maybe not. Okay, bad. Oh my god! I cannot believe that. I literally thought I could kill it before I died, so I didn't try to dodge those. Oh man. What a bonehead. What a bonehead. Alright, that's, you know, the first boneheaded thing I've done this episode. That's progress. And now I'll do even better at this guy, so... So let's keep going. I bet you I can dodge that. Told you. I learned from my overconfidence, okay? Phew. Alright. Off to a good start. Now we're gonna dodge some lightning. A lot of designs in Panzer Dragoon are very reminiscent of Nier. You know, Nier Automata and the other one that came out pretty recently. There's a lot of, you know, similar looking design elements. I wonder if they were inspired by the Panzer Dragoon universe in the Nier games. And this dragon form too reminds me of Breath of the Wild. You know you know what I'm talking about, the blue sort of turquoise, neon turquoise lighting and stuff. Is what I call the Breath of the Wild, the Tears of the Kingdom dragon. blow up some of these hands while we can. Alright. So now this, we just have to dodge the thing in the middle. Alright, so let's head this way. Let's not screw this up like we did last time. Easy. We'll use our Berserk here too as soon as this loads up. Right now. Oh yeah. Beauty. Beauty. I think we got it this time, guys, gals, non-binary pals. There we go. Alright, I got overconfident again, but my health meter was much longer this time in my overconfidence. But man, I'm still reeling from that revelation back in the day that Orta is, you know, the child of Edge and Azel, and it doesn't exactly spell it out in the game, and from what I know from the design documents and things that I've heard is at one point they were going to make it like directly pointed out, hey, you know, yes, you're daughter of Edge and Azel, but then they wanted to leave it on a more cryptic sense, so they took out all reference to it, and then they put a little bit back in the game or something like that just to make it canon. But I guess there was a version of this game, you know what I mean, the story, where it was just sort of ambiguous. They wanted to leave it up to the players to, you know, to put 1 and 2 together or so. Oh. So remember, Abad's in there creating dragon mares that the Empire thinks is for them. But Abad is clearly using the dragon mares against the Empire, so it just attacked them. And here's Morbo with his village. There's tons of survivors. They survived. Showdown. This is the Dragon Mare Showdown. This is cool. There's one Dragon Mare. Just kidding. It's like 100 of them. You do want to use your heavy wing for this part. You want to kill these. You have to kill a lot of Dragon Mares. This boss is Dragon Mares, and it will die if you get a full set of lock-ons from the heavy wing at this level. Oh, it's facing the wrong way. So you want to try to pick them off while dodging stuff one by one, if that makes sense. It is very hectic. I am getting a lot of gene things here, so we'll just stay with the heavy wing for now. Alright. One more for the heavy wing. Ooh. Tricked me. Alright, this will level up. The heavy wings, now the heavy wing's at the final form, so if you level something up to the final form, like watch, look at how the lasers changed. It's so cool. I love the forms in this game, but make sure you don't take another gene for that form, because it won't go to another form. You'll waste it if you don't switch fast enough. Uh-oh. This is bad news. This is the boss. You do sort of just want to dodge this part. You do this cool, like, rainbow trail thing. It looks so cool. Put patterns on the screen. And switch back to the heavy wing when you can. You can use your berserk at this part if you want to. It is hard to dodge all those for sure when there's so many dragon mares. Oh. But as the battle goes, you know, there'll be less and less. They start to fall off a little bit. Watch out for those eggs. Egg bombs or whatever they are. I love the heavy wing shots. Fully powered up. So cool. So any more gene pieces from this point on? I don't actually think there are any. But if there are any, they should definitely go to the normal wings, the last boss. That's the form you want to stay in most of the time. You definitely don't need to level up the agility form to its final form. There's no reason to. You really only have that form for mobility. Look at this dragon. Look at the wings. Oh, man. It almost looks like an Aerodactyl from Pokemon. Yeah. So remember, the dragon's purpose is to destroy towers. The tower in 1, Shelkoof in 2, the tower in Saga. Well, this cradle is a tower too, right? So that's its purpose, is to destroy this. So that's what we're doing. Bringing it down. Another dragon mare. We missed one. Whoa. They're getting sucked into the cradle. So the cradle is still active. Remember, our bot is in there. You. Oh. We broke him out of there too soon. This is it. The end of Destiny. Alright. So this, you want to do the heavy wing strategy, hit the heavy wing in the middle. As soon as these green things appear, you need to switch forms and shoot them, or they will shoot you. There's more of them each time, too. Alright, let's just keep your target in the middle, though. He'll, obviously, he has multiple forms. When he does that, you do want to rotate around him. I did not, because I didn't. I didn't quite remember it. Alright, whew. He's dead, right? Crazy looking heart thing. Ooh. This is so awesome. So awesome looking. How he jumps into like reality, and it's you know, got the ripples. I don't know if I quite remember 100% of this battle, but I'll explain. Oh. I do remember the big tricky part This part you just need to dodge the tail. So left, right, just like that. But there is a tricky part in this that is kind of hard to understand. I'll try to explain it the best I can when it gets down to it. I think it's this part. So now he's gonna lock on to you, right? It's gonna make a lock-on sound. So right there. So you want to lock onto him but not shoot. Wait till he locks onto you and you see those green circles appear, and then let your lasers loose. If you don't do this, he locks onto you with a bunch of lasers and you get hit. So at this part you have to be patient is the trick. So just wait. Wait. There. And you see how my lock-ons disrupted his shooting me? It's very hard to explain. But hopefully it makes sense. Okay, I think he was done. I think he does it again, though. Hold on. Nope, I was wrong. Oh! Dodge! Obviously you want to be this form for this part. Maybe I'll get hit once with his lasers just to show what happens if you don't do the strategy right. That one you just want to dash ahead, just like I just did when he comes up that last time. Same thing with this one. Get ready. Dash ahead. Alright, we're doing pretty good. I remember way more of this guy than I thought. This one you just want to dodge the fins, I think? Yeah. I think he'll do it twice. Once from the back, once from the front. You just want to get in there and dodge those. I think he does the laser thing next, so I'll let it hit me just to demonstrate what happens. So you don't have any lock-ons, he'll start to lock on to you. I could be wrong. He could not do it here. I thought he did, but... And I don't know why I'm gonna get hit on purpose just to demonstrate something. Alright. It looks like he restarted his pattern. So we're doing pretty good. We haven't even used a Berserk yet. The normal form's Berserk is super good at this boss. Alright, this one just gotta dodge. You can get one hit in the middle right there, and then dodge. Oh my gosh. Alright, that was terrible. Alright, this is the tail dodge. Let's try heavy wing for this part. I think it can move fast enough to dodge these. Maybe not. Alright, we're gonna use the normal wing. Alright, this is gonna be the laser part. I'm gonna get hit with the first one, okay? Just to demonstrate. Even though I shouldn't. So if you have no lock-ons to him and he starts to target you, this is what happens. He gets that off, and then all these lasers hit you. So you have to shoot your lasers when the green circles start to appear around you, and that sound, the lock-on sound happens. And that totally negates that mechanic, right? It's a brilliant mechanic for a last boss, by the way. Bam! His tail is so cool. Splash. Patient. Never let him get lock-ons on you without lock-ons on him. Be nice and patient. Just always make sure you use your lock-ons too when it's green. If it does go too far and you get that red circle around you, it's too late. Your lock-ons won't stop his lasers. Oh, see, I almost messed that up. Oh, I did mess it up a little bit. I didn't have enough lock-ons on him. See, I'm getting impatient. That was my fault. He does take a respite here, I think. Do some tail dodging again. Oh, it's harder than it looks. Oh, he tricked me. He okey-doked me. This is definitely getting down to the wire. I need to be careful. Alright, I'm gonna use my Berserk. Let's see how much we can take off. Everything! Everything! Did we do it? Was that his final form? That snarl. Oh. And that's it. That is Panzer Dragoon Orta on the Xbox. The fourth in the series, the third shooter. We are going to watch the credits. There is a surprise at the end, but remember the dragon was mortal. As we saw in the flashback here, when, you know, we defeated Sestrin, whatever Sestrin is, you know, had that dragon symbol. That's definitely from that scene in Saga. And then he said, you know, you're choosing to go with them. Well, then you're going to be mortal. Concept art. I love Panzer Dragoon concept art. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I love artistry-wise, I love everything about the whole Panzer Dragoon universe, and this game does it so well. It really leveled up everything in the series so much. And I know this is a long episode. I'm doing the full playthrough in one episode. So if you have watched this whole episode and you're at this point with me, I thank you so, so much for sharing in this universe with me. That's why I do these episodes, you know. Obviously, I'm a smaller channel, so not many people watch my stuff. So, you know, I'm gonna try to do more talky videos, you know, off and on or so. Stuff that I'm interested in, but Panzer Dragoon is my love. It is my favorite game franchise of all time. I love everything about it. All these people that worked on this game, I love you. Like, this amazing experience that I had back in the day, and the one that I can still relive today because it's backwards compatible on the Xbox. So thank you, Microsoft, for doing that too. With his 3 wives. He's got some butt cheeks hanging out there. It's an interesting, you know, interesting society you have. Dragon mares. just like the rest of the game, all the art in this, in Orta 2, is just on another level. It's so good. I remember the art, the pre-production art and advertising art going into this game before it even came out. Oh, so good. If you haven't seen my Holy Grails video, I would highly suggest watching it. Please, no one watched it. So it went straight through the algorithm, and it's got like, I don't know, 40 views or something like that. Like, it's ridiculously low. But anyways, my number one gaming Holy Grail is the actual Panzer Dragoon Orta Xbox, like the system. When they released this game, it was a big deal. Like, Panzer Dragoon coming back, it was a big deal. So they actually have a white Xbox Panzer Dragoon Orta system. Oh my gosh. That is my number one gaming Holy Grail that I will never have. It's worth multiple thousands of dollars nowadays. There actually hasn't been one sold on eBay in the past like year and a half or something like that. So it's like impossible to get. I think there was only like 1,000 of them, 999 of them or something like that. Like, I don't know, but that's my dream Holy Grail, to have the Orta Xbox someday when I'm rich, which is never going to happen, so I'm never going to own it. I've relegated myself to never owning it. But anyways, I hope I showed the game off pretty well. I'm just talking to fill space here as we get to something. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But this was a beautiful closure to the Panzer Dragoon universe. I hope it does come back someday. I mean, I would love a Saga Part 2, an RPG. I'm telling you, Sega, whoever's in charge of this stuff, bring me in as a consultant for a Saga 2. We can knock it out of the park. I'm telling you. Start the Kickstarter tomorrow. Do it. Shenmue came back. Why not Panzer Dragoon? Come on. Come on, let's do it. So anyways, I'll wrap this up. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, everybody's welcome here. Thank you so much. Created by Smilebit. There we go. I love Smilebit's games. They were so good. Thanks for watching me play this game. Thanks for watching me mess up and not taking it too seriously. Alright. Shh, silence. I think, if I'm remembering correctly.
Esto mu moterlas. Mu potentia wrinkle vivere.
Just like a Zell and her dragon, remember?
Edomu.
Atom?
Escato leia. Tabu. Diater
Dragon had left behind an heir.
En Seiko Orta.
Legend's over, but every ending leads to a new beginning. Ooh. Look it! Look it! Remember what Loggy from Zwei looked like before he turned into a dragon? That. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Alright, so there's my stuff. Shotdown ratio 90%. I actually didn't do bad. It was just on easy. But that's it. That's the whole game. The game has a lot of extras in it too. So, like, I'm sure no one's watching this episode at this point, so I might as well show it off a little bit. But there's this game, again, was a celebration of everything Panzer Dragoon. It's got this Pandora's box right here, just like the old games have, where you can do different things. But there's flight records here. There's sub scenarios where you can play as like a human You unlock these missions by doing different things, but anyways, that's not what I was talking about. The biggest thing here is the encyclopedia, right? If you want to know more about the Panzer Dragoon world, then this is where to go. You know, there's world, empire, creatures. You can look at the world, you can look at the dragon, you can look at all these different things from, you know, the universe. Oh, I read everything in here back in the day. Like, I was obsessed. Like, it gives it so much backstory and world building in this little section. I mean, it's amazing. There's still some question marks. You can unlock stuff by doing like harder difficulties and stuff like that. So I haven't unlocked everything. You could even, I don't have it unlocked, but you can unlock the first original Panzer Dragoon is in this game. If you do certain tasks, you can unlock, you know, a higher res version of the original Sega Saturn game in this game. Pretty darn amazing. But anyways, guys, gals, non-binary pals, it's a long episode, so I gotta go. So thanks for going on this adventure with me. Panzer Dragoon Orta is an amazing, amazing game. Thank you. Goodbye.